Ready? Mm-hmm. Hey guys, welcome back to Curl Talk Unfiltered. I'm Talia.
And I'm Cass.
And today we are talking about goal setting for the remainder of the year.
Yeah, can you believe it's already 7 months into 2025?
July.
Yeah.
It's July.
It's July. It's like the second week of July.
Oh, okay. Time is just moving and grooving.
Yeah.
We better get with it.
Literally. So I feel like it's a nice time to like talk about and revisit all the goals we set like
at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. On January.
Which like, what even were those? Did I hit those?
No, literally. And for me, I feel like in January, I'm like so ready. Like I love journaling and doing the bingo card and like having girls over and making vision boards. And usually in the beginning of the year, I do one for my personal life and one for my work, like professional life and stuff, like stuff I want to do. And I never do this, but this year I'm revisiting it now, like halfway into the year and being like, okay, what did I actually
I never
accomplish?
revisit either, which I think is smart though, because I think sometimes like it's kind of like New Year's resolutions, you know, like you kind of just like forget and start living life. Yeah.
This year, one thing I want to do better is my taxes prep. Like getting ready for taxes.
Okay, in comparison to last year.
In comparison to last year. Because last year I was just like, at the end of the year, I'm going to bring all my things to a CPA and like it's going to be easy. And my CPA was like, well, have you been making estimated payments? And I'm like, no, I have no idea. Like, she was like, oh, so you're going to have to pay interest on those that you like haven't been paying. And I was like,
what?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no.
You have time.
We have time. We're gonna get it together.
Literally, we have the same CPA. So, but one thing that you can do and that I did this year, which is nice, is that you can set up automatic payments. So last year, whenever I finished, I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to make the same or maybe a little bit more than I did last year. And she was like, okay, well, this is the amount for your estimated payments. And she told me how to find it, but she did it then. So I just kept with that. And so on like, you know, the irs.gov or whatever, whenever you go to make a payment, you can put like what dates you want it to make for your current payments. So that way you don't have to be like, oh, it's October, whatever. And I need to make my Q3 payment. So that was one thing that I did this year that I'm happy that I did.
Do you feel like, I don't know, like, never mind. I don't know. Do you feel like that has like helped you with the tax thing?
Yes.
Like you feel less stressed from that?
Mentally, yes.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing because that helps me feel better. But one thing I need to do too that I was better at last year than this year was last year I would sit down at like my Google spreadsheet and I would like put all of my expenses in. Like that's already something I do on my Gloss Genius app is like do my expenses, but it was just more like on a weekly basis I could see like how much am I actually making versus how much am I spending in expenses. And now it's like I could run a report and see that on Gloss, but it was nice to like know that every week and be like, oh, you don't need to spend so much money every week at Armstrong. Like
I had to kind of do that too. Or like even when I was just like in Armstrong, if I didn't make a list, sometimes I would just go in there blind and be like, I think I need this. I don't know what color I have, you know, whatever. And now I'm like, okay, girl, we need to dial it back. Because now you're buying color that you already have 2 tubes of because you can't remember if you have it or not. And now we're just wasting money.
The color thing.
I'm
sick of it. I have so much color I'm never going to use.
And the thing is too, like, sometimes I'll look at the clients and I'll be like, she's a blonde. I'm going to get 3 tubes of this. And then they come in and they're like, I want to be red today. And I'm like, well, I fucking already got blonde.
Yeah.
Toners.
Yeah.
Whatever.
For me, it's the reds. It's like when someone like sends that they, or like is down for a copper balayage or something. And I'm just like, so I'm going to have to get like 5 different tubes of some, like 5 different things.
Sometimes it just doesn't happen right first time.
Exactly. 743 on that girl doesn't look anything like 743 on you. And then I have all these reds. I've got 647, 775,
645.
Like, I'm like, oh my God, I'm never going to use 647.
Ever again in any other situation.
Literally. So I'm just like, I'm sick of it. And then I don't know. Yeah, sometimes Wella sends me like random stuff.
Yeah.
And they send a lot of stuff I'm never going to use.
I was literally about to say that. Like with Matrix, they send me boxes. Like the first box they ever sent me had a bunch of level 10s in there. Yes. I can't tell you. I grab a level 10. To the Midwest. Yeah. I grab a level 10 maybe once every 2 months.
Yeah.
Like it's very rare.
Yes.
And so I was just like, I feel like maybe you should have like sent me a form like asking me what level or toner that I really normally would put to use, you know, instead of just sending me a bunch of like 10s and 11s. They're just sitting in there in a box.
Exactly. And what am I going to do with them?
Like nothing.
And here's something you can do. It's like if you go and get product like from Armstrong or something,
you can trade them.
You can also take them back. You can take them back if you never used them.
That's true.
But I never do it, and I don't know what was sent by Wella and what I actually purchased there.
Right.
And like,
yeah.
So stuff like that you can do, but that's one thing that I used to do last year that I don't anymore, which is I would sit down and like actually be like, this is how much I spent. And it gives you time to also put in like all of the things. Like, oh, I went and got coffee with Talya and we talked about the podcast. Like, I'm going to put that in my Gloss Genius. Because last year at taxes time,
you were caught off guard.
I spent so much time the last month just going back and looking through and being like, okay, January last year, how many times did I drive to Armstrong McCall? How many, like, just getting all of my mileage. And, I ordered lunch for me and a client. So, like, I'm writing that off and stuff like that. Which was a lot of work at the end. That was stressful, but it was so worth it. And so now we're 7 months in, and I'm going to go back and just do it for the first 7 months
instead of the full 12.
Yes, because I was seriously like, oh my God, I was up late because I had reached out to CPAs and I'm like, this is about what it is. And they're like, you're going to need to find a lot more expenses.
Yeah. I remember because you were like, buy everything. Buy the expensive capes.
Yes, buy them because you're going to want, And so it's nice then to be like, if I'm making about the same amount that I made last year, I need to also be having the same amount of expenses or I'm going to pay more to the government this year.
Which we
don't even get us started
on the government. I put in a bunch of like receipts and stuff yesterday. Last week of like on my expense report.
Yep.
And girl, I've spent so much money, and I think it also comes from like me moving into the suite, so I had to buy everything in January, so that seems like a big chunk of it. But when I was looking at it, I was like, I feel like I need to spend more because it's not enough yet. Like, especially if I'm making like a lot more than I did last year. I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm scared for you.
I'm terrified.
We're all scared.
Everybody's shaking in their boots.
And it's nice now to think about it 7 months in, because last year, whenever it was like, you know, you could either pay in X amount or, you know, think of some ways that you could put some of that money into your business. I was like, well, do I even have X amount?
Right. Yeah.
Like, I'm going to put all this into my business and then what? How am I supposed to pay my taxes? Like, so now at 7 months in, you can kind of be like, okay, I have the next 5 months to make the money back that I need to spend, you know, maybe say you get a new desktop or like you get some electronics that are really good for your business, or maybe you're like, well, shit, I could like buy a car and write some of that off, or I could, you know, just potentially, because it's nice to spend a lot of money on your business, but then also make it like worthwhile. So at the end of the year, you can go, I spent a lot of money. Here's all the fruits of my labor. Yeah. Not just kind of like, well, I bought a lot of color that I'm never going to use. Yeah. Or a lot of shampoo that's like, okay. Yeah. Buy some things. Some tangible things we need. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, taxes prep. That's
is that your like main, or not really?
Yeah, it's just like something that I know was a lot of stress on me last year, and I think it's a lot of reasons why a lot of women that are really smart and really capable are scared of becoming their own boss, because they're just like, I know that's a lot of work. It's really not that crazy.
I think the thing is, it's just never been explained to us in a way that we would understand. Like, even when I met with the CPA, she was like talking really fast and like writing in cursive. Girl, I stopped learning cursive in the 4th grade. Like, I don't even know what this says.
Write in print. Write in layman's terms.
Print. Thank you. And so I was looking back at the papers the other day. I was actually going to talk to you about it. I was like looking back at the papers the other day, and I was like, I don't even know how to calculate, you know, like I don't know what I'm looking at on this paper.
I would email her. I would email her.
I guess I could do that.
Yeah, I've emailed her a couple of times this year. Like before I bought my car and before I got my car wrapped. I was just like, can I? But I like to. I think another thing that's hard in this industry is a lot of people will tell you to write off things that aren't real write-offs.
Yeah.
And like, yes, you can do that. And yes, you can like not have to pay as much because you wrote off every time you went to McDonald's while you were at work or every like new pair of shoes that you purchased this year. But if you get audited,
they're on
your ass. Yeah, so like, I don't know. I would make sure that you have a CPA that actually cares about you and is like, you know, yeah, you could write that off, but also like, no, you can't really. If you get audited, you are going to have to pay that back and you're going to have to pay interest and like you might get in trouble depending on how much. So like, if you write off every vacation you take, okay, but
now you're lying. Yeah.
But if you get audited, they're on your ass.
Yeah. So let's not play with the people.
I don't like playing. I'd rather pay it and be like, whatever.
Even
and then also,
they like to play with us, but let's not play with them.
Okay? Yeah. Because we can't play with ourselves.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, do you want to buy a house? Like, do you want to get a nice car loan? Like, then you have to put down that you made some money this year. And if you do all of the write-offs, then it's going to look like you didn't make anything.
Yeah.
So whenever you want to buy a reliable car, good luck. You need a cosigner. Hopefully someone can co-sign for you.
Yep. Yeah. I feel like it's hard, like, especially when it's your first year running a business. Like, for me, I've never had to deal with any of this before. And so I'm kind of just like, well, I think this is what I should be doing. And I don't just write off anything because I'm scared that they're going to get me. But like, if it is something like, if I buy clothes and I'm wearing them to work, these are my work clothes because they're going to get bleach all over them. And then I'm only wearing them to work. Or if I got a pair of shoes to wear to work, then whatever.
Like if it's within the law, sure, I will. But if I Google it and it says that no, you can't, then no, I'm not going to.
By the way, I was like, can I write off massages? Why can't I talk? Massages? Because I was like, my shoulder hurts from work. But Google said no. So.
That too, even like medical stuff.
I'm like,
you have to, if you're gonna write off medical stuff, it has to be like so much percentage of how much you make in the real. Like, But yeah, I just feel like taxes is what people get nervous about. So that's something to be on and not like wait until the very last moment. And also, you're paying your CPA for their advice. So bother them, email them. Like, it's not like us where it's just like, they don't have an FAQ highlight. Like, you have to like reach out and be like, can I do this? And it's going to help them at the end of the year. So I think that they're happy to be like, yes or
whatever.
no.
Yeah. Okay. Speaking of like medical expenses, whatever, I feel like one of my main goals at the beginning of the year was to take better care of my body. And it is still one of my goals now, which I think I've been doing better at. Like, even just like going to the gym, like eating better instead of just like, oh, well, I'm only have 30 minutes for lunch. Let me go get Taco Bell. Like, we're not doing that.
Right.
Like, now I've been like bringing my lunch and if I don't bring my lunch, then I'll go get it like a salad or, you know, like something. But like stretching and just like being more like working on mobility instead of just like lifting heavy weights because that's not always gonna help me like in the end. And so that's been like my main thing is like taking care of my body and my mind.
And I think this year it came out that like a bunch of hair color lines are getting sued because
cancer.
Because hairstylists are getting cancer. And I kind of foresaw that coming just in general. Like, a couple of years ago I was kind of noticing just like, this can't be good for me, right? Like,
we're breathing in bleach all day.
I'm like, I've been doing this a while and I'm gonna do this for a lot longer. Like, is this something I want to do? So I kind of transitioned into doing mostly haircuts and just like color every once in a while, you know, maybe once a day, maybe 3 times a week, that type of thing. And I have loved it. I've kind of noticed a benefit in like my skin, like my senses. Like, I still get bad like allergies and stuff, but not necessarily feeling like, I haven't had migraines. I used to have migraines all the time. I haven't had a migraine in like forever.
Interesting.
But yeah, I think especially whenever it came out this year that like it was likely that hairstylists that have been working with like chemicals for years are going to get cancer. I was like, I don't have insurance. Like I actually can't.
I actually can't.
I can't
get
afford
that. Thank you.
To have anything that wrong with me.
Yeah.
So.
Like,
and it's kind of inspired me to also like just eat better, work out more. Again, like work on mobility because like aesthetically it's cool. Like whenever you can lift a lot of weight and stuff, and like being strong is important to me, but also like making sure I'm in like classes that focus on my spine health and like your back, your neck, your shoulders, strengthening your core.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Yeah.
I've also really been working on that this year.
You have, but you're just a mat Pilates queen.
I love
hot
mat Pilates. I'm about to take a group nutrition course.
I feel like I need to take a nutrition class. I've been trying to be better about like protein intake because I hate eating meat.
I don't blame you.
Like, and so I have like protein shakes, you know, just like some like yogurt but I also feel like I need to what? Yogurt. But I also feel like I would benefit from taking a class like that.
Same. I feel like, well, the first 3 weeks, it's 5 weeks, and the first 3 weeks you go sugar free. So I'm excited.
All sugar free.
I'm pretty sure you don't even eat fruit for the first 3 weeks.
What can you eat?
I think it's more like vegetables and just like meats, and you can eat like yogurt, but it's like the sugar-free like Greek yogurt.
No,
yeah, you don't.
I'm sorry, that lost me. The sugar, like, I feel like not all sugar is bad sugar, aka fruit.
No, but it's like nice for your body to have like a detox from sugar and
break.
Stuff. And I think I am addicted to sugar. Like,
oh, definitely. I have the biggest sweet tooth. Around. I'd be laying at nighttime like,
yeah,
I can use some ice cream.
Literally.
But it's just like in my routine to have something sweet at the end of the day, which is bad. And I think that means you're not like getting all the proper intake.
Right.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm just like, I'm excited to see how that goes. Because I really do want to know like the best way to nourish my body, because that's also going to help me at like the 7-hour mark at work, being like, I'm still awake, I still feel good, I can still perform a good haircut like now.
Yeah. See, and that would be my thing, is like by the time I would reach the end of the day, my shoulders would hurt so bad. Like driving home, I would just constantly be like rubbing on my shoulders. And now I feel like when I'm more like active in the gym, I don't have that problem.
Good.
Yeah.
I feel grateful I've never really had like knee pain, shoulder pain, anything like that. It's only my
shoulders. Like shoulders and like this mid like back area. My chiropractor was telling me it's because my posture sucks.
Oh, dang.
He was like, so you're like this, like doing hair all day, and then at the end of the day your body is just like tense.
Dang.
He was like, if you fix your posture, all your problems will be solved. But I also think I was just weak, you know, like and so it's just like, oh my, overexerting myself.
And dare I say, because like I knew whenever I was doing both like straight hair and curly hair that
round brush blow drying.
I knew that doing round brushes for another like, because at the time that I stopped doing, it was like 5 years that I had been round brushing people's hair. And sometimes, because our haircuts were an hour, so I could have done, there were days I did 10 haircuts in a day, 10 blowouts. So
wrist would be
literally
finished.
Elbow, shoulder, everything up here, you're looking at, so no, I knew whenever I was thinking, should I do mostly curly hair, I knew one benefit was going to be that my body was going to last a little bit longer.
Yeah, I mean, I get to sit down more. Like now, like I have that reclining chair, and clients always laugh, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's a break for you." I was like, "Yeah, girl, this is for me to sit down.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sitting.
This is my sit down time to blow dry your hair. Because if not, I'd just be standing like this.
Yes, literally. Yeah. And if you are someone that sits down and you're like doing diffusing, like it's nice if you can just go like this. If ever you're having to like go like this, you gotta
raise that chair up.
Yeah. You gotta stand up because it's not good for your body.
Yeah. I know, and you can feel it. Like now I'm like, ooh, nope, that arm needs to come back down.
Yes, exactly. Like,
Do you have any other goals for the year?
Other goals. One of my other goals is like taking the time off that I need is like a priority of mine, but then also like not slacking whenever I'm in the salon, like doing everything I can while I'm at work, so that way I can be more intentional about my time off. Where for me, that is like making sure that whenever I am taking time off for like a vacation or something, like whenever I'm taking an extended vacation, like a couple of weeks, because I am taking it like a few weeks off because I need it and I need it.
You deserve it.
Yeah. And I'm a girl. Like at the end of the day, I am just a human being. I'm really like, I'm a hairstylist, but mostly I'm a person.
Yeah.
So I'm taking some time off.
And you're not your job.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not. That's one thing about me. I never have one.
It doesn't matter what kind of job. No. I am not.
No, but one thing about me is I'm good. Everything I do to my best, like my best ability. And so I need to remind myself to be more intentional about like getting loyal clients in when I can, especially whenever I have the energy to do it. Because on Fridays, well, let's say on Tuesdays, I don't work the whole afternoon, but sometimes I can fit an extra client or two.
Yeah.
Especially if I know they don't take an hour and a half. They only take an hour or just stuff like that. Being intentional with the time I spend at work and remembering that I also have financial goals that I'm trying to hit. And, you know, my schedule's a little different this year. I'm taking off a little bit more time, you know, at once. So
yeah. I definitely can relate to that too. Like, I feel like being like putting my best foot forward while I'm in the salon, so I don't feel like people aren't getting what they are like deserve out of the service. So then I'm not thinking about it when I go home. I'm like, I don't know. And also putting my best foot forward and like doing the best that I can, so I can just leave it there and that be done for the day. And like you said, fitting in loyal clients, I feel like that's my priority right now. Like, instead of like new clients like constantly.
Right. It's so true. And I've been like marking a note for like a bunch of my loyal clients too at the end where I'm like, this haircut took me an hour and 10 minutes
instead
or
of
1 hour or whatever, because that way whenever they do reach out, I can be like, oh, I have an hour here and
I can fit you in right here.
There. Or I'm going to stay late on this day. And so yeah. And I've been like asking some clients to rebook and telling them, Talya's a rebooker. I'm not a big rebooker.
I'm a rebooker because get your butt on these books, like and then don't be DMing me later saying you can't find a spot because all the new people took the spots.
Yeah, but for me, I'm just like, I have been in the past like, well, when am I going to take a vacation? If I've booked myself out for the next, because it's not months, like it's 6 weeks from now, it's 3 months from now.
Yeah, you're right.
And so when I'm rebooking my clients, I am saying like, if something comes up and I'm taking a vacation or something, I will get you in as soon as possible and on my time off, and like I will make it a priority to get you in. But also I may take off.
Yeah, I think too, what I've done like this year, since I have like the control over it, is I go in each month and like block like a few days, like mental health day or, you know, whatever it is, like for, I mean, obviously for my birthday that was already blocked, but like in September there's a day where me and my mom like we do like kindness like acts and like we go out and whatever, like acts of service, whatever.
No, tell us about it. What are you doing?
Well, we don't know yet because it's in September. Okay. But like we just like do nice things for people. Normally she does it, but since I can be off.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah. So I took off for that, and then like if I'm like, oh, there's a concert on this day I kind of want to go to, blocking that. Christmas, but I am taking like 2 weeks off at the end of the year, like Christmas and New Year's, like because we need to recoup, like get it back together. You got to be for 2026.
Yeah. And then we'll be making more goals, more intentions. Exactly. One of my intentions every year is to like be more intentional on social media.
Yeah, girl, that was on my list too.
Oh my god. And every like, I'm always like, in the winter there's nothing to do but be on your Zoom, like working,
right? Because really, what are you gonna be doing?
There's nothing else to do. But every time I'm like, oh, whenever it's summer, I'm gonna take so much more content because the sun's gonna be out. And then the summer gets here and my books are full and I'm busy and I want to go on vacation and I don't even want to post because I don't want more people. And then I don't take content, and then I'm like, so that's something I'm like, Cass, at least take some content now that you can post in December when all of your photos are dark, because it gets dark at 4 p.m.
It does. You know what's crazy is I wanted to take content last week. I literally like took it before, and I think I'm just like out of like routine of making content during the appointment. Girl, I forgot. Didn't get no after like multiple clients.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well,
that's crazy. Because usually I think when people say that, they're not being honest. But I know you're being honest.
I am being honest. And I mean, sometimes I'll take it before and then after I'm just like, whatever.
When I'm watching a video and someone's like, oh, I'm doing a content day, and they like take it before or something,
and then they're like, I forgot to take an after.
Yeah, I'm like, it looked
You're
bad.
lying.
You
didn't like it.
Yeah.
I know.
The
most of the time
was off. You can say that. Like, people are lying.
Yeah, no.
But I know you're being honest.
I'm being serious this time. Because I did it multiple times, and then I would go to my camera roll at the end of the day and be like, oh, I forgot I was doing that.
Yeah, let me delete these before.
Yeah, well, got these before photos of people.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
So yeah, this is your reminder to take that content, even if you don't feel like posting it right now. You can post it later.
Later months. Recycle it, reuse it.
Yes, exactly. Put it in a different folder. Like, I'm gonna post this later.
Yeah.
Type of thing, because you look good, your skin's glowing, you look healthy, your hair looks good. Like.
Period.
The sun is out, your clients look good, they're glowing. So even if you're busy and on vacation and don't want more clients, like, keep it so that way you can post it later.
That's a good idea. Which I feel like I need to tap into the reusing like old content.
Do it.
Because sometimes you take all this stuff and I'm like, well, I could use that for something else and I forget.
Yeah.
But one of my goals is to be better about my personal content. This has nothing to do with like hair and work. Yeah. But just like taking content up like for my stuff. Yeah.
Honestly, same. Like I have a girls trip coming up to Broken Bow, Oklahoma.
Dang. Yeah.
Yeah, that's this weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yep, I leave in 2 days. Period. I'm excited. We come back like Saturday, so I'll be here. We have a photo shoot next week.
We gotta do a photo shoot.
I'll be here. You guys are excited. But I'm like, I need to vlog that. Like, I need to vlog that so that way I can look back and see my girls trip. Like, not just look back and see like my salon outfits
every day. Yeah.
And then another goal I have is like making a dent and paying off my car, which is kind of work related because it's kind of my work car. So, but that's one of my goals. Yeah. We both bought cars this year.
We did both buy cars this year, but honestly,
and we will both be able to use it with our taxes. So.
Good to know.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just kind of like,
yeah. Here's a goal that I thought about last year.
What?
Retirement. 401k.
Oh my gosh, I know. I have a Roth and I was like, oh, I should probably start putting money in here.
Talia has one already. Yes, and you can also put that in your
shout
taxes.
out to my mom and my aunt who made it when I was like 18.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah. My aunt's in finance. So, yeah.
I love it.
But yeah, I need to start tapping into that. And like disability insurance and stuff like that, because apparently like it's a lot more common to become disabled than like
as a hairstylist or something.
Yeah.
Oh, just in general.
Yeah, just in general. And so kind of need that.
Yeah, I do. I kind of just operate like I'm gonna live forever,
or I'm gonna be healthy. Nothing's gonna go wrong with me, which is kind of irresponsible of us.
Yeah,
but like I'm not trying to think about the negative.
Exactly. I'm only putting good energy out there, but at the same time, I'm gonna need to retire, like for sure.
Yeah. So sooner rather than later.
Yeah. So. I'm not gonna be a millionaire. Like I am gonna have to like work at retirement. Like be intentional. So that was something last year at taxes time. I said next year I will have that, and we're 7 months in, and I still don't have that. So
and you can write it off. You can write whatever you put into your retirement fund off.
Exactly.
So we need to get on that.
Yeah, and if you're a hairstylist that works in a commission salon and you kind of think like, oh, taxes like not a big deal and I'm gonna get money back anyway, you can also be writing off expenses to where you could get even more money back. So do your mileage, keep your receipts, take some pictures, get a tax person. It's worth the money. Or just do it online. It's pretty easy to put in your expenses and stuff. But that's something I never did, and I wish I did it.
Yeah.
Like
I didn't even think about that when I was in commission.
Right. I would buy a new blow dryer and scissors, like shears and like everything, and just not write it off.
Because I feel like they make you think you can't.
Yeah, or they would be like, do it, but then I would be like, how?
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, it's not a big deal. I'm getting $800 bucks back anyway.
Yeah.
You could have got $1,000.
Like, whatever. Yeah.
Get that money back. So yeah, if you're commissioned and you're like, oh, this is like No, do it.
Write that blow dryer off and those expensive ass shears.
Yes, and start paying into some retirement and also write that off. Do you have any goals you've already hit? One of my goals was to buy a car.
One of my goals. Okay, so yeah, like personal goals.
I didn't already think about this, but that was something.
Yes, the car was on my vision board. Being consistent with the podcast was on my vision board.
Yes, because this is part of our job.
This is our job. But also, I was looking at our like notes whenever we first started the pod, like what our goals were, and I need to get my act together because I'm slacking.
Stop.
Like I'm reading like our schedule, like what we wanted to do, and I'm like, ooh.
Do you guys want to see us on social media more?
Yeah, because we need to get it together.
Yeah,
we do. Anyway, and like merch, we talked about doing that, you know, just like a few different things. But anyways, goals that I've hit: car, being consistent with the pod. I have like a goal of like for finances, like for the year that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit, but I'm not trying to be like I already hit that, you know, because I haven't.
Yeah.
You know,
the trajectory is looking like I'm gonna hit what I need to be hitting. The trajectory is
looking great. Yeah. So
100%. No, I feel the same way, like about like finances and stuff. And that's something like I also now, like right now in the 7th month of the year, I'm like, you could ask people, like, you know, like I could be asking them like if they want to upgrade their service a little bit on certain things, and I just haven't. But back when I didn't have as big of a clientele, like I would sit down every week and be like, I'm gonna ask every person if they want a steam treatment as well. Like I have the time. And now I feel like I don't have the time or whatever, but I do, and I could be like, you know, do you want to upgrade your service?
Yeah.
Do you need?
How much do you charge for your steam? Like 30. How much extra? Okay.
It's an extra 15 minutes.
Okay.
And it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice. Get some in there. Get some steam.
You get in there. I get in there.
Getting hydrated, moisturized.
And look, it helps me out, like especially with like a frizzier texture. Like it is gonna help me like whenever I'm styling their hair too. If I like leave that deep conditioner on and steam it in there. And
at my first salon we had like a steam, and she would steam all of her like clients. It would just come like with the service, and I definitely noticed like a difference like with like detangling and all the things. I'm
not gonna say it's gonna make your hair for the next 6 weeks be a lot less,
I'm not gonna lie.
It's just gonna help us today,
and in this week moment,
and maybe like, you know, the next 9 days or so.
Yeah. Ooh, I feel like another one of my goals that I've been thinking about is just like being better at like saving money instead of like, because I feel like I like to live the kind of life I like to live. If I want something, well, I already bought it, you know? And I feel like I need to be more mindful of like my spending habits, because you can make money, but if you're shitting it out, like it just grows on trees.
No, literally.
Then what's the point?
Because on Gloss you can see like how much money you've made,
and it's like,
and then you go look at your bank account and you're like,
where is it?
Where the hell is all that?
No, literally. Wait, really? Literally, I'm like, last Monday I was like sitting down, I was doing my expenses, and then I was like, okay, but where is it?
Yeah, it makes you sick to your stomach to be like,
sick. But then I'm also like, okay, if I'm looking at my expenses, then that's a big chunk of it.
Yeah.
But also like, then where's the rest of it?
But where's the rest? Because that's just one big chunk.
Yeah, where's the 2 other big chunks? I'm looking at my bank account like, bitch, stop going to Dutch Bros. Like,
it's crazy. Last year I did this before taxes and stuff, and I really quit going to the coffee shop because I'll say how much I was spending on coffee.
I'll just say it.
It was like upwards of $300 a month.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Because I was like going and getting, of course, the latte with the cold foam and that special
add-ons,
milk
and then a snack, a little pastry,
and then the tip, and then like if you're doing that 7 days a week.
Yeah, I think I added up how much I spent on food out in April. $600. And like that's breakfast, lunch, or if I ate out for dinner, you know, just food that was not groceries. I just added it up. It was like $600. And I said, Talya, We got coffee at home. We got snacks at home.
Yes.
You don't need the lemon loaf.
Exactly.
At the coffee shop.
Yeah, and half the time you don't even like it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'll literally go
good.
get a coffee. I'll drink half.
Yes.
And then it's watered down.
Yes.
And then I'm not hungry for my snack anymore that I got.
Literally, and when you make it at home, you can use your little protein shake.
Yeah.
You can make it
Like,
and know exactly what's in it. I don't know how many pumps of syrup they're putting in it.
But,
you know,
just pour your freaking syrup in there and call it a day.
Yes. Like at home, you can take care of your body and your finances better if you just eat at home.
Yeah. And now I get it. I get parents now.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it is at home.
Yeah. And I've been making coffee at home for like maybe like this whole year because it was around taxes last year that I was like,
we need to get it together. Enough. You need to reel it back in.
I needed that because I'm like, I don't come from this. Like,
it's humbling.
Yes. Like,
yeah.
When did I start doing that?
You know, my problem, I've always been this way. Like, even when I was like a teenager, like, even if like when I didn't have a job, I was in college. If I didn't have it, well, girl, I don't care. I'm buying the $6 coffee. Like, little joys in life.
Oh my God. No, exactly.
But also, it's like I want to set myself up for success financially, so I need to stop buying the things that add up a lot. And I know a lot of people are like, a $5 coffee isn't a lot.
Yeah,
it is.
It is to us.
When you add it up at the end of the year, it's like $10,000.
Yes.
So don't lie.
Seriously, I'm like, it's a car payment.
It is.
For coffee, it's not even substance.
It's not. And then it just gives me anxiety all day. So what even is the point?
Yep. So
I think my main goal, especially for the second half of the year, because I don't really think I was thinking about this at the beginning, but now like looking at what I brought in and what I have, I'm like, oh, you need to get it together.
Yep.
So
saving. Same. And that was something last year because one of my big goals, like our lease in our apartment is up in September, I think. And so I'm sure we'll sign it one more time. But after that, like I want a yard, whether that's renting a space or purchasing a home or something like that. But I'm like, there is no reason I shouldn't be able to put a decent down payment down on a house.
Like, what am I doing?
Yeah,
no, I'm here with you on that.
Yeah, hairstylists get it.
And I think it's too, because it's not that the money comes fast, but I mean, it kind of does. Like, it can't, like when I was bartending, you would leave with money every single day. I would go spend it the next day and then come back and make it again. You know, like it's one of those things where it's just kind of like, you spend it as fast as you're making it.
And if you don't sit down and be intentional, especially in the world that we live in, that's so consumeristic and it's so like,
I'm gonna buy everything that you see.
Click the orange shopping cart and that's a skirt, I'm gonna put that in my, whatever, I'm gonna order that, and like it's just a bunch of stuff that we don't need. And then also groceries, like, I mean, at the grocery store, I don't make myself budget to stuff. I don't really budget at the grocery store. I could be like, what should I eat? Like, where are the better prices? Like, I could really get back to my roots and be like, See, and that's my thing. Like at the grocery store, my problem is I go in like with my list. I have each meal, like what I need for each meal. But it's the snacks that get me. I'm like, ooh, kombucha. Ooh, everything but bagel chips. Like, ooh, hummus. You know, just like stuff that I don't need, but I'm like, it sounds good. And then it adds up when I get to the register. And it's low-key just like the color thing that we're talking about. Like, oh, maybe I'll need this, maybe I'll need that. Like, and now you have all this extra color. I'm looking in the back of my pantry and I'm just like, what did I think I was gonna do with beans?
I was literally about to say beans.
What was I gonna do with lentils?
Why do I have corn in here? Like,
and now I don't even have room for the stuff that I need because I eat it all the time. Like I'm like, where am I gonna put the bread? Because I've got like muffin mix and
I literally have muffin mix in there because I wanted it at the store. I get home, didn't make the muffins. It's just sitting in there now.
I don't have milk. I don't have oil.
Oh, no eggs. I mean, I know you stay stocked with eggs, but
the way I've got 20 eggs in the fridge.
But also I've been like going to the farmer's market when I can, like if I'm in Dallas, like because the last couple Mondays I've been in Dallas for Pilates, so then I'll go to the farmer's market because it's right there, and then that's $30 on all the fruit and vegetables that I need for the week. Still. But I'm like, can they get one? Like, I need a farmer's market by my house.
No, for sure. So I'm also working on saving money,
being intentional.
Being intentional.
Well,
we hope that this was inspiring
for you to revisit your 2025 goals.
Yeah, just like we are. Not inspiring because we're doing it. Inspiring because we're talking about doing it.
And you need to do it too.
Maybe you could be talking about doing it. Give us some more goals in the comments of like what you're really focusing on.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.